Hey, how's it going guys? 1FO here, and today I'm going to be showing you all of the newest scripts for the hood. So I actually have 8 scripts in this video, but I picked the 5 best ones to show you guys, as you can see right here. And all of these scripts have absolutely insane stuff on them. You can kill all, you can auto farm actually like millions of cash per night. There's a ton of different aimbots and aim locks, and if you're looking for them, I'm going to have all the links in the description, so yeah. Okay, so starting off, I'm gonna come over here to probably the best script that has no keys, called RayX. And it used to be called Raycode X, so if you know it from that, it's the same script. But as you can see, there's a ton of stuff on here. They have an entire tab for like aimbots and Godmode and stuff like that. You can even give yourself free core blocks if you want to. But I'm gonna start over here on the main tab, and I am already using the fly with X, and all that's gonna do is whenever you click the X key on your keyboard, boom, just like that, you can fly around. And almost all the scripts actually have that, so you're only going to want to use like one fly at a time, because they all have the X key labeled on them, as you can see right here. So you also have no clip with Z, so same thing, you click this button, and then if I disable my fly and click Z, I'll be able to walk straight through walls. And this no clip is really nice, because you don't have to like stay on one platform the whole time. You can actually jump through buildings, just go wherever you want, and I think you can also put your camera through walls in some different areas. But yeah, really nice stuff overall in this entire thing. Right here, this is the chat spy that's already auto-enabled when you execute the script. So the second you execute it, you're going to be able to see what everybody's chatting in the chat, and you can also chat from here. And if you want to disable it, you can click this right here. There's a God mode where you can only use melee, and then there's also a God mode where you can only use guns. So really nice stuff there. There's also an infinite jump. If you don't know what this is, click this and you can just jump straight up in the air as high as you want. I don't really know why you'd want to use this if you can just fly around. But yeah, really nice stuff there. You can force reset your character. For example, if you want to get rid of your core blocks leg, click this button. Really useful if you're stuck somewhere or if someone's like carrying you around the map, and of course no one wants that. So once you do that, it's going to respawn your character and teleport you right back to where you were. So really nice system they have there. You can start spinning, and then stop spinning, and I think in some cases you can actually fling people around the map with this. So let me test it out right now, if I can get closer to this person. Okay, well I don't know why it's not flinging her around, but usually it does like mess with them a little bit, like brings them around the map. This is an infinite stamina thing right here. If you click this, you're gonna have infinite stamina. You can run and jump forever. There's not gonna be any cooldown. Right here, superhuman, I'm pretty sure this is when you click Y. Yeah, this is like just basically walk speed and jump power combined. So if you want to really quickly get away from someone, click the Y key, jump away, fly away. You can even pair this with your infinite jump if you want to, and then just like get away from the situation, click Y again, and you're back to normal. But yeah, I'd recommend you guys do use a God mode if you're trying to like exploit in any game in here, because there's a lot of other exploiters and they're probably going to kill you if you don't have that on. But I'm going to move on over here to the side tab, and this is like all of your like side things as it explains. So for example, like I showed you before, you can give yourself core blocks. Disabling sit is really useful, because if you come over here to something like this, where it says big fists, you click this, and as you can see I have these giant hitboxes around me. And what this is gonna do is whenever I like punch, as you can see that person who I didn't even actually hit, they were just within these like big fists that are right on top of my screen. So anyone who's in this black box is going to die from your punch. So really nice. But the one downside to that is if you go near a building or something like that where there's a chair in it, you're gonna like sit down when you're not even like in the building. So that's when you'd want to disable the sit. So just like that, you're not going to be able to sit down on anything anymore. You can always disable the big fists if you want to as well. Big tools on this Serenity script is also pretty much the same thing, except of course for your tools. So if you have a knife, for example, you can use this big tools and it's going to make the hitbox of your knife massive. You can also unlock your fists, which is going to put them like on the floor, and then you can just trail them around the map. Basically wherever you put your mouse, someone's going to get punched. So if I do that right here, just as an example, that guy literally just died instantly. So really useful. I mean, you can literally just kill people across the map. It's insane. I don't know how they haven't patched this yet. It's been in the game for like almost a year and a half now. And like, you can just sit up in the air, like really high up in the air, and then just go over there, hit people down with your fist. But if you're trying to kill someone really specific, like from across the map, If I go like this really quickly, come over here to the target GUI. Right here, this is what it looks like. So this is only for one person at a time. So right here, I'm going to move it over here to the top right, just like that. Okay, so right here, I'm going to find someone's name. Let's see what this person's name is. Okay, Lovely. So let's find what their actual name is over here. Okay, so their actual name is Lovely Gamer 1234. So I'm going to type their name over here, Lovely Gamer 1234. And I'm sorry if you're watching this video, but you're basically about to become a test subject. So come over here, click enter, and then you can come over here, click fist lock, and that's going to put you directly above their head and just basically let you punch them to death or stand above them and shoot them to death. It's really weird, kind of buggy sometimes, but you're pretty much going to be frozen above their head, so you can do whatever you want up here. I don't think I have any ammo in my shotguns, that might be why it's not shooting. But anyways, this is the really overpowered stuff down here. So you can come over here, you can unjail that person, you could teleport all of their money to you, you can come over here, you can loop kill them with your fists, which is probably the most broken thing in this whole script, because I don't even think you can prevent this in any way. The second they spawn, they're just gonna get loop killed until they're dead. There's nothing they can do about it, and also the only way they can stop it is by leaving the server. So yeah, really annoying for them. I'm gonna put them out of their misery now and just leave them alone, reset the character. If you don't want to reset your character normally, there's also a force reset button right here, so just built into this script. But yeah, lots of other cool stuff you can do on here. You can check what their wanted is. You could check what boombox ID that they're using for their song. You can stomp them if they're on the floor. You could check how much money they have. It should tell you down here. Oh, that's actually my name up here, so it's gonna tell you how much money I have, how much wanted I have. But yeah, really nice script here if you're trying to troll people. Probably the most OP thing on here, just had to show that to you. But yeah, so really cool stuff there. You can disable it by clicking this button right here. Moving on back over to the Ray X GUI. As you can see, there's an invisible thing, and this is really fun. So if you come over here, go to a safe spot on top of a house, and then all you want to do is click invisible, and it's going to teleport your main body to across the map, and then you can just walk around, do whatever you want, and no one's going to be able to see you except yourself. So this guy's not going to kill me, no one's going to be killing me, so I could just wind up my punch, kill that guy, and he had no idea I was doing it. And usually they get really confused. They're like, who killed me, what just happened? So yeah, if you want to get rid of that, same thing, you have to reset your character. So I think that's on the main tab. So boom, force reset your character. And there is some stuff down here, ESPing people's names. I would not recommend you do this. As you can see, it gets really messy. But unless you're just trying to find one specific person, then you can do it. I'm gonna disable it for now. Tracers, pretty annoying if there's a lot of people in the server, but it does actually really help to find where someone is. Because let's say there were only 3 other people in the server and I was doing a 1v1 to someone, you wouldn't want to have to scan around the whole map looking for a little pink blob. You'd probably want to have a line that shows you where it is. And talking about 1v1s, this GUI right here, the late v1, is a really nice script. So you can test out all of these different, right here on the aiming tab, these are all the different silent aims and aimbot that they have. So you can see which one works out the best for you. These are all aim locks and aim bots where it locks your mouse. For example, if I was like this, it would lock my mouse onto them and start tracing them around. But if you use this thing down here, silent aim, I don't know if you guys saw at the beginning of the video, I was actually using the silent aim on the Ray X. And what that does is it puts a little FOV circle around you, and anyone who's in this circle will get shot by whatever gun you have, so you don't actually need to lock onto them. So yeah, really cool stuff there. Bright bullet, I don't know what the point of this would be. Headless, really cool. This is FE by the way, so everybody can see that you don't have a head. I'm gonna force reset to get rid of that because it's kind of buggy. Bike fly, pretty self-explanatory. You're gonna fly, but with a bike instead of without just your basic character. And yeah, so that's all the good stuff that's on this tab. I'm gonna move on to the toggle scripts thing. So most of this stuff is for anti-stuff, anti-effects against you. So right here, auto drop, this is gonna auto drop pretty much anything that comes up in your inventory, I'm pretty sure. Okay, so this stuff down here is really useful. So for no fog, right now I have that on. This is what it looks like. With fog, you can't really see anything. Without fog, you can see basically everything in the map, completely clear. And this right here is probably the most overpowered thing on this entire script. The the silent block. And what this is going to do is prevent you from getting like aimbotted by other people. So whenever someone's trying to shoot you, they're literally just going to be like basically disabled from it. They can't even click their mouse. So in my opinion, that's a little bit better than God mode because you won't have any restrictions, but nobody can like aimbot you. Q to teleport, really useful stuff here. Only get out of my fly. And then you just want to click the Q key. Boom, teleport, teleport, teleport. Really nice if you're trying to get away from someone. Let's say they just like knocked you down and you want to teleport away. Boom, I'm across the map. So yeah, really nice to keep this on during the entire time. Anti-stomp and anti-stomp v2. I'm pretty sure anti-stomp v2 is a little bit more updated, but that just prevents people from stomping you, as the title suggests. Whenever you're knocked down, they're not going to be able to do anything to you. So yeah, pretty nice stuff there. That's like all of the main stuff on this script. I mean, you can also auto-buy armor, auto-buy the anonymous mask. You can give yourself like this cash aura that flies around you. I don't really know what the point of that would be, but I guess you can do it. Auto block, that's the block with the F or G key, whichever one it is, to block people's attacks. Well, it looks like we have another exploiter in the server. Yep. That's pretty much going to happen every other game. There's a lot of people who are going to be using scripts in this game. But yeah, so pretty cool stuff there. This is the target GUI that's on this script. You can search someone's name. So let's try that other person again. Lovely gamer 1234. Enter. And we can come over here, you can target them, you can view how they're playing, they just died, you can fling them across the map, you can kill them automatically, which is gonna, like, every time they respawn, you'll see it. So pretty much the same thing that's on Serenity. So overall, really nice scripts. On the teleports tab, there's not actually that much stuff on this one. You can go to like all the main places, for example, saving exactly where I am. So if I jump off this right here, I can save it in midair, and then come down here, and load it midair, and then I'll just fall right back down. And these are all like the main places you can go to, so like Safe Zone 1, which is just a place where nobody's gonna find you. You can go to the taco shop, the UFO, which is, again, a pretty hard spot to get to. You can go to the admin base, which is impossible to get to without cheats. You can go to the food store, you can go to the gun store, you can go to the graveyard. These aren't like that much stuff, but on this script they have like basically everywhere you can go to, so every spawn location, every ATM. And speaking of ATMs, most of these scripts have an auto farm, and the best auto farm that I'd recommend you guys use is always going to be the ATM auto farm. So for example, on this script, which one is it? I think it's this one that has an auto farm. Okay, well anyways, I don't know of any of like the no key scripts that have an auto farm, but Serenity does have one, as you can see right here. And again, the downside is you're never going to be able to disable it. So if you're trying to auto farm, I'd recommend you just set it up, go away from your computer for a little bit, and then come back after like the few hours, and you'll see you can either get like 500k cash to 1 million just overnight. It's absolutely insane. And if you figure out how to do stuff better, you can do like maybe like the weight auto farm, and then also the hood kicks auto farm, and then also the ATM. But again, ATM is always going to be the fastest one. If you're trying to auto buy, all of these scripts have anything that you can auto buy. Again, Serenity does have the most stuff, but the only reason I'm not showcasing it that much is because you need to go through like 2 Linkvertise links just to get it. But if you're trying to buy any item in the whole game, you can come over here, click it, it's gonna buy it for you, and then instantly teleport you back. So if you're trying to like quickly get some EXP, quickly get some like pencils, basically anything that you want in the game, it's really useful for buying ammo for your gun. So for example, I can get like this gun right here, SMG, and then just buy some ammo for it really quickly. And yeah, so pretty cool stuff there. I'm not going to go too in-depth with auto buying because it's pretty self-explanatory. Animations is really fun to use. So on this account, I have the default animation. As you can tell, I'm just walking normally. But if I want to unlock any of these animations right here, I can click it, night, and then it's going to jump you up, and then you can just start walking with it. I can do levitation, pirate, superhero, and this is FE, so everybody else in the server will see you with this animation. So don't waste your Robux on those like useless animations. You can like get them for free. And this script will work in any game, by the way, so not just into Hood, you can change your animations. And then of course you have your autos tab, which is going to be the extras tab. There's a basic auto farm, which I actually don't know which one this is. You can rejoin the server, you can change to a new server. So yeah, credits to Space and Vis for making this entire script. It's really, really nice. But yeah, so I'm gonna move over here before I end off the video to the Trust Boy script. And this one has no key system, no like join my Discord server to get the link or anything like that. You just execute it and it's here. And it has a lot of cool stuff on it. It's not like as much as these two, but it's still a lot. So of course you have your auto buys, your basic combat settings with aim lock and fist reach. Right here on the, I don't know why it keeps teleporting me back to this person, but okay, yeah, so toggles, you can come over here, make yourself fake lag so other people will think you're lagging. I don't know why you'd want that unless you're trying to like use it as an excuse for if you're kind of bad. Right here, you have your auto drop money, you can auto buy armor, you can auto buy heavy armor, there's an anti-bag, teleports, these are all the teleports that are like mainly used in the game, like the bank, the admin base, safe zone 1, safe zone 1, safe zone 2, these are basically the same spots from the other scripts. And it also has some of the spawn locations, and it also tells you where they are. So here's your animations, same thing as this script. Selling tools, these are for if you're trying to sell some hood cash to people, really useful for that. And then here's this little hidden button over here called Crash. Again, really, I'm not going to showcase this to you guys in this video, but you can test it out yourself. It's going to crash the entire server. I haven't tested it recently, so I don't know if it still works, but it did work like a week ago for me. Miscellaneous tab, you can rejoin. And I'm actually going to show you guys the low GFX. So most of these scripts do have a low GFX or like something that has like right here, as you can see, low graphics. Click that. It's going to get rid of all the textures in the map. And it's going to boost your FPS. Before I was running at like 100 FPS, now I'm at like 160. So really nice, really useful if you're on like a lower end PC. And then I'm going to move on to the other stuff that's on the Serenity script because there's a lot of it. So on the fun tab, there's a lot of cool stuff on here for trolling. So this is one of my favorite things right here. If you click trash talk and you click the T key on your keyboard, I think it's the T key, I can't really tell. Okay, so right down here it says J, so you click J, boom, it's gonna start like trash talking people. So yeah, every time you get killed, you just keep yeah, okay, anyway, it's kind of weird. But yeah, it's just fun to see like what pops up every time you say the J key, it's gonna start saying stuff. There's a spin bot with T, so if you click T, you're gonna start spinning around. I think I showed you guys that on this script earlier, but yeah. So yeah, really nice stuff on these scripts. I'm not gonna like ruin it all for you. There's a lot of cool stuff you can figure out. And yeah, so I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, be sure to leave a like, subscribe if you can, and as always, peace.